seeing a lot of narrative spinning to make it seem like Biden and his policies are not to blame. Have you seen any of this, Isaac?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like they tried to say that inflation wasn't his fault. They've basically tried to say Afghanistan wasn't his fault. So this is just part and parcel, right? But there's no denying that what the Biden administration has done is create a hostile business environment for the oil and gas industry. And if you're in a situation where the industry feels like, well, we may not be able to recoup their investment, they're going to scale back the amount of capital that they have at risk there. So that's exactly what's happening. So, domestic oil companies have either not been allowed to drill or get their permits, or they've just been like, well, are they going to pull the rug out from underneath us after we go through all of our environmental review? And it's just not worth the risk. They have to have the good enough biscuit for the risk it.
It's incredible. They will do absolutely anything to try to take the blame off of the current administration and their policies. The right is able to point to specific policy decisions that this administration has made that had an almost immediate effect. You point to, we had a publication that we put out a couple months ago about this. This was before the invasion of Ukraine by Russia. And in that amount of time, gas had already gone up almost $1 since Biden took office. And that swing started, in part because of an increase in demand as people are, blessedly permitted to leave their homes by the government after the COVID stuff. But also the idea that the industry doesn't react to the kind of policies that they know are coming down the pipeline from the Biden administration is insane. I mean, people say all the time that, like, well, if the Biden administration was to all of a sudden 180 on their environmental policy and go all full speed ahead for drilling, then it wouldn't have an effect for a couple of years because it takes a couple of years to get new wells online or new refineries or something. And that's just not true, that it would have no effect on gas prices, because gas prices are predicated on expected production, not what's happening right now. They will do anything they can, and the data is just not with them on this issue. So all they can do is try to throttle it.